Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about all the new things Apple has released a few days ago. They've released an iPad, a MacBook Air and a new Mac Mini, so let's get straight in. So let's start off with the iPad. So Apple has released the new iPad Pro that we were talking about in my leaks and rumors video. So if you haven't checked that out, link will be in the eye in the corner. So Apple has released a new iPad and here are the specs. So it's got a 120Hz ProMotion display, so that means it's going to be very smooth and crisp. It's got 600 nits of brightness, so it will be better in daylight. Ultra low reflectivity, true tone and a P3 wide color gamut, which is on the MacBook Pros. So although it hasn't got a mini LED display, which is similar to an OLED display, but it's still an LCD display. So what happens is that the blacks are more black, so that means it's got a high contrast ratio. So this iPad still has an LCD display, but it's still got the Super Retina display. So the iPad Pro has two new cameras. So it's got a 10 megapixel ultra wide camera with a 12 megapixel standard wide camera, and it has a new microphone system. So that means if you're recording podcasts or anything like that, it will sound much better. So yeah, I'm so happy Apple has upgraded this, and yeah, but I still don't see the reason why the camera is needing an upgrade, because no one's going to be lifting up the iPad and just taking pictures like that. So, but at least Apple's paying attention to detail, so that would be very good for people who are interested in AR. We'll get to that in a second. And yeah, the quality is just better. So one of the new things that Apple has included on the iPads is a new LiDAR Scanner. So that stands for light detection and ranging. So this is basically a time of flight sensor. So what happens is that the transmitter sends a signal, then those signals will bounce off an object and then straight back into the receiver, and then from there you can calculate the time it takes for the signals to come back. Then therefore you can create a kind of like a 3D rendering. So this will make things like AR, augmented reality, much more better, much more accurate. And yeah, it's so advanced that this is going to be used by NASA on the next Mars mission. So it's so incredible how Apple was able to include this into a slim and lightweight design. So it's really great that Apple is really putting time into making AR apps like games much more enjoyable and much more immersive. So not many companies have been paying attention to this, so I'm happy that Apple is doing that. So these new iPad Pros have an A12Z Bionic processor. So this enables the iPad to record in 4K and edit in 4K video. And it also has a new graphics processor, so that means things like gaming and 3D rendering will run much more smoother than before. And yeah, so this is probably going to be able to replace your laptop. Alright guys, I just wanted to say sorry if the lighting is changing a lot. It's just this sun. It just can't make its mind up. So let's carry on with the video. So Apple sells a separate Magic Keyboard accessory for the iPad Pros, which is around £300, which is quite expensive. But it comes with a lot of amazing features. So as we talked about in our last Leaks and Rumors episode, it has a new trackpad, so you can use it like a laptop with the cursor. New cursor supporting the latest iPadOS update. So the iPad magnetically attaches to this new smart keyboard, and Apple has been heavily emphasizing that it floats, so there you go. So at the corner of the hinge it has a USB Type-C port which charges the iPad, so that means the other USB Type-C port, which is actually on the iPad, you can use that with another accessory. So that's pretty cool that Apple has been focusing on this and thinking about these. So similar to the 2018 iPad Pro, the Apple Pencil still magnetically attaches on top of the iPad and you can charge it, so nothing has changed there. So the new iPad Pros has Wi-Fi 6 with gigabit LTE, so that's pretty much 4G data connection. So this is very good for maybe people who own a business who just can't be able to bring a heavy laptop with them. You just want a thin and lightweight design. So the iPad is literally perfect for them, as it offers all the amazing features in just a compact and slim form. So yeah, tell me what you think in the comments down below about the iPad Pro, and who do you think it would appeal to the most? So the iPad Pro starts at £799 for the 11-inch and £999 for the 12.9 inch, which is the same again in US dollars. So in the previous 2018 versions of the iPad Pro, for 64 gigabytes it used to start at £799, but you can pay the same price for this new iPad but for 128 gigabytes. So this is a very good value that Apple has done, reduced the price, and that's something that Apple rarely does. So I guess this is a very good deal. So Apple has also upgraded these new MacBook Airs. So the cheapest price starts at £1,000 again, for the 1.1 gigahertz Intel Core i3 processor, the 10th generation one. And now the MacBook Air is configurable all the way up to 2 terabytes of storage, SSD storage. And Apple has upgraded the keyboard from a butterfly mechanism to a scissor mechanism keyboard. So that means if any dust and debris gets into the keys or the keyboard, it's probably unlikely to break, compared to the previous butterfly keyboard that everyone seems to hate. Anyway guys, that wraps it up for today's quick video, just giving the recap on everything Apple has released. As I said, subscribe, leave a like down below, comment, and yeah, stay tuned for more videos. Thanks for watching this video, and we'll see you in the next one.